It's Rosh Chodesh Nisan, the beginning of the month in which Passover falls. At this point, you should be planning to get ready for the Passover Seder and the holiday of Passover as well. Here's a quick guide for things that you definitely are going to need for Passover. Number one, not only will you need matzah, you'll also need shmura matzah. Matzah shmura is the matzah that you need to have a proper mitzvah performed at the seder. You also make sure that you have the Haggadah, which you will also use at the seder. The Haggadah is your guide for telling you what you need to do. It also keeps all the information you need necessary to perform all of the different customs and laws that are associated with getting ready for the seder. So make sure you have one of those. You also want to make sure that you have a nice red wine, or if you can't drink that much wine, some good grape juice for the seder, enough to fill 4 cups with about 4 ounces each. So get yourself maybe 1-2 bottles of wine, and for every person, every guest, maybe have a little extra just in case someone wants to drink a little more. You also want to make sure that you have something called karpas. Karpas is usually a green vegetable like parsley or celery. Some people like to use potato. The main thing is that it is a root vegetable or something that grows on the ground, so you can say the blessing of Borei Pri Ha'adamah. You also want to make sure you have salt and water to make salt water to dip that stuff in. Another thing that everyone has is the seder plate, to make sure that you have all of the different implements for the seder organized in front of you. It's also a fun way to keep the kids interested in what's going on by following the order of not only the Haggadah, what's going on the plate as well. So you want to make sure you have an egg for that. You want to make sure that you have either a shank from a lamb or a chicken. And you also want to make sure that you have this stuff called charoses. And charoses is a dip. You're going to dip the maror in that. The maror is your bitter herb. Charoses is a combination of apples, you want to have those, some cinnamon, some nuts, and some red wine. You mush all that up, and you're going to get your bitter herb. A lot of people tend to use romaine lettuce for their bitter herb, but you could use iceberg or endive as well. And with just these implements right here, you could have a whole seder. But a lot of people like to have other types of food as well. But this isn't really a cooking channel. This is more of a let's learn how to make a seder channel. For more tips and more ideas on getting things ready for Pesach from a Jewish custom point of view, check out other examples here on my channel. Like, subscribe, and follow as well for more updated information.